Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a look at this little WURKKOS HD04 clip-on flashlight. So it's 750 lumens, it has a rotatable light head. Okay, so this fellow, I think it moves in all directions. We'll see that in a moment. 86 hours of runtime in moonlight mode. Lightweight, only 56 grams. A bit more info right here. So we have the black version and here all its modes. Let's see what we have inside. So here is a pull tab to get everything out in one go. A bit of info right here. So it's locked by default, so it will not start by itself in packaging during shipping. Then press both buttons to lock after use. Okay, so if you press both buttons, it will lock. Hi, thanks WURKKOS. Thanks for sending this in. It might actually mean that it's locked so you cannot rotate it. Not only locked so it will not power on by itself by mistake. Type-C to Type-C cable. Fairly short, but plenty for charging it. A lanyard right here, which we'll be installing. On bigger flashlights I don't usually install lanyards, but this is a small one, so this will be good to make sure I don't drop it. Ooh, look at it. This is cute. I like that they put a yellow film, so it's a bit easier to see, hey, you know, I still have the film on this, so I'd better take it off. Does it rotate? Ah, it rotates also like this. And this is a clip, so you can attach it to what you want. And do we have also a magnet somewhere? Yeah, we do. Haha. Quite a strong magnet, because this is really thin and still holds really well to it. Nice. Really, really nice. So clip plus magnet plus rotation in this direction, and this is all the way back. But if you want it upwards, you do this and you go like that, and now it will shine upwards. And look at it, you can literally see, I think it's the battery. Yeah, the battery you can see in there. Pretty cool. And the electronics I think are at the top, more or less. 180 degrees in the the charging port right there. Rotation in this direction, and 95 degrees like this, so more than 90. As you can see, it's a bit backwards. Here is straight, here it's a bit backwards, over 90 degrees. Yeah, this is cool. Can't wait for evening to test it a little bit in the dark. Let's again unlock it. Okay, we are unlocked. Let me see how I can change modes. By long pressing the button. I need to look at the manual just to make sure that I'm changing the modes correctly, but simple press, it's on off, which is nice. Let's also quickly install this. Wait a second. Where? Here? I think here. This is the lanyard location. Does this come lower? Yes, it comes lower. I really like this this light. And brands, I've seen it a few times, are slowly coming back to 90s transparent plastic products, which in some situations is quite cool. As is now, you can see the magnet, you can see the battery in it, you can see this rubber pad, the spring. Yeah, cool. So now let me just quickly show you the manual. Feel free to pause at any time. I will not go through the whole manual, just this. Don't know if I told you. So it seems throw is 120 meters, and we'll be doing a bit of play with all of these modes in a moment, but now just showing it to you, and feel free to pause where you need. Now it's unlocked, so I can turn it on and off, and if I press the M button, means this, so it's above 75% charge. Okay, lock unlock, we saw that with both buttons. Change modes, so I think when it's on, we press this one to turn it on, then we press the M button to change modes. Yep, exactly. So that's spot, that's flood, and that's RGB. Now let's see, we are in nothing because I turned it off. It has a memory, so the last mode that you used, it will start again there. We are in what is this? So this is spot, this is spot, this is flood, this is RGB. In spot mode, if we press the other button, this one right here, turns on and off, but if we long press it, it adjusts the power level. Yes, my phone reacts to it and goes back to trying to compensate, but yeah, you can still see clearly this is max. Okay, same thing if we switch to the other one, to flood. This is minimum, which is quite dim. If you want directly turbo, double tap the M. Oh, I think I double tapped the wrong button. Probably then this one we need to double tap. Yep, this is directly turbo. Double tap, go back to the dimmest mode possible. This is moonlight mode. If we change here, let's see, double tap turbo, double tap moonlight mode. This is the dimmest variant possible. And then just by simply tapping, we go to minimum, and then we can shut it off if we want. Okay, so we did this, played with them. Let's see, moonlight, turbo, we did already moonlight and turbo, that part. Double press, SOS beacon. So let's see, triple press actually we need to do to get into these ones, and then just double press. So turn it on, 1 2 3, yeah, and then in double press changes modes. Oh, this is the beacon. Wow. Okay, and then to get out of it, press once and we are back in normal mode. On off, we already saw on off, and we need to go into stepless color tuning. Okay, how do we go in there? Okay, press and hold when it's on. I guess we are on, press and hold. Ah, okay, interesting. So it works in these modes also, but probably if you are in, let me see, in this one works also. Yes, as long as you press on it, you can go into your desired light power, but if you are in this mode and you long press on it, you see it changing. This is awesome. I really like this. So you can choose your color and just stop when you found it. Then press again, long press, up, found it, stop. And in here, dynamic RGB colors. Okay. So press twice. Ooh, now it's automatic. So now I think it's a warning flash, and now it's full color breeding. Yep, And now we are back into flashing. If I press once, normal mode again, and from this one again we shift to what we need and we can shut it off. Okay, everything makes sense. Really nice little thingy. And obviously I will fully charge it before testing it. I want to test it fully charged. And it's charging really nicely. So let's wait for it to finish and night to come so we can do a test. And charging is completed. And it's night, so let's test. This is flood mode. Higher power, even higher power, and back to lowest, but lowest is still fairly usable. And this is really usable, you can see it. So this is flood mode again. Let's get down. This changing of colors, but yeah, you could use this. You are much harder to be seen with red light at night, for example, and it's enough for you to walk around. Okay, let's go to spotlight. This becomes quite strong in here, still in spotlight, and this is the strongest. Cannot really throw, it can. That tree right there in the distance, it can illuminate it. So yeah, much stronger than you would expect. And moonlight mode, this is the absolute minimum. Hi there, little cat. And this is absolute brightest. Again, turbo mode, doing its thing. Let's go to moonlight mode in flood. Again, turbo, moonlight. No, that was minimum. This is actually moonlight in flood. So yeah, it's a bit weaker, but still somewhat usable at close distance if you need it. And inside, this is what is this? I think it's spot mode. Let's go into the lowest setting, still usable, as you can see, moonlight mode, and then turbo, and then we are going through the modes. This is brightest, and no, this is brightest. And now we are off. Let's switch to this colored light. Oh no, it's actually floodlight. Turbo mode in floodlight, plenty bright. And this is moonlight mode. This is really usable as a night light. You just point it upwards and you still have decent light. I can see better than you can on video now in the room. Enough so you can sleep, but can still navigate in a hotel room, for example. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we are back in colored light, and you can change your colors. Nice. And off we go. Just noticed something. This is phosphorescent. So if I charge it with another flashlight, the body of it, the front, not sure about the rest, but the front at least is phosphorescent. Okay, did I miss this in the manual, or it was not written anywhere? No, the whole plastic, not only the front. Cool. Okay, nice little trick. And that's about it for this video. This is an awesome little clip-on flashlight with a few hidden tricks. I really like the fact that you can move this to wherever you need it, even in weird positions like this. It kind of looks like a little robot like this. The ears, the eyes, the nose. Anyway, so thanks again for sending it in. If anybody has any questions about it over the years, feel free to ask in the comments. Check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.